Orange chicken is, I think, my soulmate.
When did I become such a blackie?
Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word.
You are a disrespectful piece of...
Hey squirrels, welcome to another Amberlynn video. I'm so ready for these 15 days of vlogging to end because the videos are getting so boring. Hopefully my videos are still entertaining though. Thank you so much for watching and let's get into the video.
Guys, welcome to a new video. I am about to do my makeup, so don't worry. I'm probably just gonna do something like low-key today. Right now I'm watching the Really Good podcast with Bobby. I think I'm obsessed with like her demeanor, and I have watched like every single one that she's done, which is only like 5. And this is the last one I haven't seen. I am gonna subscribe now. Yes, I am, because just the way that she acts is so funny to me.
I watched a little bit of it and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's a little bit awkward, but in a funny way. Not everyone's cup of tea though.
I was literally just in the middle of doing my eyebrows when a massive bug just flew into the window and died. From the outside, obviously. They thought they could fly in here and it just went dong. That's the noise it made. Literally dong. Oh, that was hard to see. That was sad.
Just a bug? No description? Didn't even care enough to see what kind of bug it was?
Okay, so I'm not done with my makeup. I'm still mid-makeup, but I have had so many DMs on Instagram of people asking about the glitter that I'm wearing. It is NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Brilliance. It's for your face, body, whatever you want it to be. And this one is in the color 07 Glee, G-L-I. So it's this cute little guy here. Hi, guys.
Oh boy, here we go again.
So, update on my life. I finished my makeup. I went outside for a walk, saw some people, waved at some people, smiled at some people, made small talk with some people, and it was nice. And Twinkie got pet on by some strangers. Sometimes I'm weird about that. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Some social interaction is good, and getting Twinkie some exercise. Let's see what happened.
I came back inside. Like, I was in a good mood. I came back inside. I was okay. But then, like, I don't know. I just started writing poetry, and I have not written poetry in a really long time. Like, writing used to be like really special to me. Like, poetry is one of my favorite forms of art besides like music and stuff. I can't create that.
I feel like her getting this emotional is a bit much, but I can understand the passion behind it. To be honest, her poetry isn't the worst, but of course there are things we can laugh about in it.
Free like a bird, maybe a pigeon.
I kind of wish she would have stuck with a passion like poetry, became really good at it, and got to live out a passion like that instead of becoming a narcissistic, lying manipulator that has nothing to do all day. She probably did have a lot of potential at one point.
But I used to create a lot of poems, and that was my form of art, and I eventually like realized I wasn't passionate about it anymore because a lot of like outside influence.
I see. That makes a lot of sense too, but there's still all of the what ifs.
And so I stopped writing for years. I did. And when I journal, like, there are moments where like I'll maybe write a poem that's like a couple sentences, but nothing like how I used to write. I will say, like, how I used to write like a decade ago, no, definitely not the way I write now. Like, I've changed my writing style for sure, but like I just subconsciously feel like my writing is never good enough and whatever it may be, because it was never about that. It was never about like, oh my god, what a great poem. It was more so about the way it made me feel. And I stopped feeling that way because of like outside things.
I am curious what could have possibly made her stop writing poems, because she was really into that for a while, just like journaling. Do you guys have any speculations?
But I just wrote a poem and it just like really hurt. It did. I guess it needs to happen though, like, because I remember yesterday I kept holding back tears all day long, like literally all day long. And normally I just let myself cry, but all day yesterday I had this lump in my throat and I just wanted to cry so bad, and I wouldn't let myself. And then it was finally nighttime. I'd say after like 10 hours of just like holding on strong, I finally just let myself do it. I just started bawling my eyes out and I felt so much better afterwards.
I'm gonna be real, crying feels really good sometimes. To people who don't do that, I'm sure it sounds weird, but sometimes after a really stressful day, it just feels good to come home and let it out. With Amber, she may not do many stressful things in a day, but I also think that gives her more time to think and stress herself out. This all leads back to the point that she needs a change. She needs to start doing something different.
And it made me realize that crying is actually helping me. And I know that sounds crazy because I cry on here all the time and people talk shit about it, but I don't care. Like, it's helping me to like, just like gets out something. So as I was writing this poem, I'm just like crying, and it was just like a whole therapeutic experience, to be honest. It really was. And I know after this wave of sadness and these wave of tears and emotions, once it goes away, I'll be okay again. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time, and then I'm gonna start filming again. But I just wanted to let you guys know kind of where my head's at currently, because I'm just like really emotional lately, really emotional. I'm going through something that is obviously clearly affecting me.
I do absolutely believe this. Just putting this out there. I am not here to mock Amber's emotions. I don't doubt that she is going through something right now. I am here to point out how this situation is similar to previous situations she has gone through. I am here to point out how she has mishandled things, and I am here to call out how she is affecting herself and others negatively with her actions.
And not everyone is affected by the same things. But this is affecting me in a way that I literally was not expecting. So breakups are really hard, and depending on certain circumstances, it could be harder for others or freeing for others, or some people are so happy after a breakup, some people are devastated, and that's just where I'm at right now. And it's gonna be like that for a little bit. And I've been getting so many messages on Instagram that have just been amazing, and I thank you guys so much. But there was one that was just like, I appreciate you being so vulnerable and relatable, and the fact that you were doing this in front of a large audience just goes to show how strong you are. And it just like truly meant the world to me to read those words.
I called this out in more detail in my last video if you want more context, but it's weird to me how Amber is seen as brave and strong for being vulnerable, but the same people seeing her like that also see nothing wrong with how she threatened Becky when Becky tried to be vulnerable. There's just so much hypocrisy.
God, I can't believe I just did my makeup, and now my makeup's all messed up. Oh, only me, you know?
I had to replay this like 10 times to figure out what she just said. I'm pretty sure she said, only me, you know?
Only me, you know? I just feel like I need to let myself feel, because by not allowing myself to feel, I'm not gonna heal. And as someone who is daily vlogging for 15 days, you guys are gonna see that process happen. And I just need you guys to be patient with me, please, because I can't control how I feel currently, but I'm trying my hardest to control like my actions around it. I'm trying really hard, so, but yeah, just patience, please. Anyways, I am going to journal just a little bit more and then get out of this like headspace, because it will go away. It comes in waves, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm about to have some raw broccoli with cottage cheese, mustard, some leftover onions, and turkey kielbasa. This is my first meal of the day, and I prefer having this as my first meal because it's so freaking good.
I know I could call out the fast mood change, but it has probably been a couple of hours, and everyone has up and down days. So I'll be nice and fair here.
So I don't know why this is a hot topic, but I showed you guys me just taking a filtered selfie on my Snapchat, which this is something I do every day and I've done for years. I only communicate with my personal in real life friends or family or whatever it may be on Snapchat, and we're always sending photos back and forth or whatever it is.
I pray that your family does not have to see that.
And now people like have a conspiracy that I'm looking for a girlfriend because I showed you a filtered photo. The stretching has gone way too far, folks.
Yeah, the stretching has gone way too far. If you stretch that shirt down anymore, I think it'll rip.
I promise you, I'm literally just sending this to one of my really good friends, okay?
Y'all, I don't know what is happening, but my mood is so much better right now. Like, I just changed the litter box, have a little laundry started, like clean it a little bit, pack it a little bit, and I just feel so much better. I told you, it's like that crying session that needs to happen every single day, and I'm fine with that for now. But since we're in my good old room, y'all, there's so many things that I have to like go through and look at and like be sad about getting rid of, but knowing I don't need it, or it has memories that I don't want, you know, and it's like I have to sit here and decide.
I love how we can totally see what she's doing right now. It's like the camera just sits in her hand forgotten until she remembers she can turn it and actually use it for something.
Do I want this big guy right here? Like, this guy's pretty good, pretty decent, super expensive, but there's one down here that is super like floppy and annoying. So I'm over here trying to decide what to do. I am getting rid of these mirrors, by the way. I used to have 3 of them because I was gonna do this whole moment. They're so dusty right now, but I just like don't care. But I used to have 3. I got rid of one. Now I still have 2. I have this guy and then the other one's right there. So I will be getting rid of these for sure.
With how indecisive Amber is, I am too, just throwing that out there. It is going to take her forever to get through everything.
I'm trying to think of like what furniture I plan on keeping. I have a huge chair in my living room that I'm probably gonna get rid of, which is kind of crazy. I don't know, it's just like memories are held on to certain things. Like I'm trying really hard to separate myself from blankets. That's a whole other topic, but there's gonna be a lot of blankets that I'm getting rid of because of memories and stuff, because I have this weird like attachment with blankets. Literally been like this since I was like 2 years old, so don't ask, don't come for me. I'm a weird girly, I'm quirky.
I don't know why her saying that and doing the eye roll was funny to me. I think Amber is giving me 2-year-old humor help. Also, I feel like it's normal to feel attachments to stuff that holds a lot of memories. Just don't let it become an unhealthy attachment.
So the topic of blankets right now is a hard one. I know, I hope someone out there understands. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. Sorry, you guys hear my dryer in the back, but look at that cutie. Look how sweet, Twinkie Store. She's out because we just took a walk. I'm out myself, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.
We finally get to see Twinkie after so long. I wish we could see her better though, to see how she's doing. Let the sweet girl sleep though.
Okay, you guys, I really want to try some of these loaded cauliflower bites, bacon and cheddar. I just figured this was a better alternative to me ordering fast food, which is what I really want to do right now. So I'm choosing to do this instead. Like when I want to eat takeout, it's hard for me not to have takeout. Like it's very, very hard.
Might order takeout later anyways, let's see.
So I'm pretty sure I could just put these in the air fryer. Like it says to use an oven. I don't know, I'm pretty sure an air fryer is fine. Oh, I'm just gonna make all of them, I guess. One is like flat. I'll show you guys what they look like. I don't know, I hope this is good. I'm just feeling really, really hungry. And this is when the takeout cravings come.
She needs some sort of eating schedule so that she doesn't get to the point where she's hungry but has nothing to eat. But she's probably already tried that at least 10 times before.
This is what they look like. Power, air fry. I guess I'll just have it on for 20 minutes. I'll check it here and there. Okay, hi. It has been 8 minutes and I did some research. If something says oven, you can use an air fryer. And that air fryers actually give out more power. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I learned something. All right, so it's been 8 minutes. I just wanted to check on it. I do use a meat thermometer for like everything, so.
Okay, I understood her using it for pork chops, but this is too much.
Yeah, this still needs more time. And then it just starts again when you close it. It's pretty great. Hi, we're back. So it's been like 5 more minutes. I catch myself watching Alex, you guys know, the reaction channel. And I'm just listening to him right now. And he literally just said that if I lose weight and become like a success story, that no one's gonna watch me anymore. Pretty much just said that. So it's just like these reaction channels, you ain't adding up. Like, do you actually care about me? And do you want to see me get better? Or are you really just like loving the demise, loving the train wreck so you can just like keep making that money? Like, it's just not enough. And that's just like hard because the more train wreck I am, the more views I get. I was getting my lowest views when I was on really, really good track. When I first got with Feline, it was during that era. I was like losing weight, I was eating super healthy, and I was getting the lowest of views. And now that I'm like not doing that, I don't know.
Girl, I think he said that to set you off, and it worked. I don't watch him, but I'm sure he's addressed this already. Anyways, Amber, if you lose weight, I think you're going to be even more narcissistic with an even worse attitude, and you'll probably continue being a train wreck in a different way. You still don't understand the fact that it isn't all about your weight, it's about your personality.
See, it's things like that. When people say things like that, it's just like, it mentally messes with me hardcore. Knowing that I could lose my job if I become healthy and successful in my weight loss. Like, that's, like, don't say things like that, please.
She's so good at playing the victim right here. The only person she's a victim of is herself.
Now that I'm done expressing my feelings, where some people would call it a rant, you can call it what you want, but I'm just expressing myself. So these are definitely done. So let me get a plate and then we can plate some and try them. A plate. So this, I still use this to the person who sent me it. In my P.O. box, the cat spatula, she is still used. Yes, she is. So I think I'm gonna have a couple. Let's do 3. This is what it looks like, by the way. I'm gonna let Feline have some. I'm sure she's gonna like it.
It's still weird hearing about Feline when they broke up almost a month ago.
And then here are my 3. Okay, so I want to try these with and without ranch. So obviously we're gonna try them without ranch first. They smell kind of like, you know, like that weird smell that like broccoli has and like Brussels sprouts, asparagus, like kind of like that healthy smell. You guys know what I'm talking about.
The awful smell that almost makes you lose your appetite for eating it? Yes.
Oh god, it's hot. Mmm. Wait, these are so good. This is what the inside looks like. Wow. That's actually really good without ranch, but I'm a ranch girly. I'm just gonna try a little tiny dollop. Just a little dollop. All right. See, that is so good. And these are cauliflower instead of like potato. I think I prefer it without the ranch.
It would probably be healthier if she just made something with cauliflower.
And then I'm also gonna have a Diet Pepsi, ASMR.
It didn't even sound good. What was that edit?
And now I'm gonna watch Married at First Sight, season 12. It's a really good season. And eat my food. So hot.
None of those cuts in the video were mine, but all of that just looked so weird edited like that. I can't explain it.
Okay, so Feline also tried them. She liked them. I'm about to have a couple more because 3 just wasn't enough, so I'm gonna have 3 more. Hello, hello. Okay, so the popsicle stick thing, I've been enjoying it, and I know a lot of you have too. So I actually posted on my Instagram for you guys to send me more questions, because all the ones that I have now are all weight related. So obviously I'm gonna still answer the ones I haven't done, but it's just gonna be a continuous loop of just like questions, things to talk about. I have thought long and hard about getting a podcast, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I can yip and yap and talk and just, I literally could talk your ear off. I'm not even lying. Like, get me in the right mood and my mouth won't shut.
Oh, we know. Could you imagine a podcast with just Amber? How boring would that be? That actually brings me to something else I didn't get the chance to mention in a previous video. It would be so entertaining to see Amber go on other people's channels or podcasts to get asked questions. Not even people that know her, just people that do that stuff in general. Could you imagine waking up to see a video from Anthony Padilla called "I Spent a Day with Amberlynn Reid"? It would actually give us something to look forward to. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear whatever that sound was.
I just don't think that I want to, Rattles, come here baby, walking in front of the camera. I just don't think that a podcast is something that I would want to do by myself. Like having a co-host, or maybe just like someone literally there, like a host, like a 2-hoster, me and someone else. Rarity.
When a cat is more entertaining than you, maybe Rarity is trying to save us from dying of boredom.
I think that would be cool. I would totally do it, but it's like, there are a couple people in my life I feel like we would make a bomb podcast, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would be tea, it would be drama, it would be hot topics, it would be controversial opinions, like it would be so good.
As long as you didn't find a way to make it about yourself the entire time.
But unfortunately, the 2 people I'm actually thinking of, I don't talk to anymore. So, and the tea is, one of them used to be my best friend and another one of them used to be my ex. So I'm not even gonna say who and what and when and how, because it doesn't even matter.
Dana and Destiny? Because that would be entertaining. If you girls know another duo, let me know. I really don't go back much further than the Destiny era.
But I'm just saying that it would be a good podcast. For real, for real. Like, I really do love doing the whole popsicle thing with you guys. But I just feel like vlogs are very like everyday life, you know, your daily life, what you're doing, talk about what you're doing. So some topics just don't come up, and like hearing what your audience wants you to talk about, it definitely helps and builds more like topics around your channel.
No one said you have to stick to vlogs. I don't think we should give her ideas either though.
Hey guys, so it's like the end of the night. I should already be like in bed, melatonin in my body, but yeah, so I need to go do that. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. I don't even remember what I vlogged today. Honestly, can't remember a damn thing. So hopefully I vlogged stuff, because I literally cannot remember what I vlogged. Something about a cauliflower like bite thing, which I'm craving that. Those were so good, so I'm definitely gonna bite more. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Glad to see she cares so much about the content she's putting out for her audience. I don't know how people watch her normally. I'm able to sit through it because I know I can talk about it, but I don't know how she has genuine viewers. She wants to talk about reaction channels just being in it for money. What is she in it for then? I know her vlogs are like her little therapy sessions, but other than that, there's no point in anything she's posting except to get money. I really don't have much to say. I couldn't find anything to go off on her for this time. I hope you enjoyed it anyways, and hopefully I made it at least a little bit more entertaining. I hope you have a great day. Bye!